What's up, my loves? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For this one, my name is Liza. As always, I do story times, girl talks, and all that juicy stuff. I don't want to take so long on the intro, so let's get right into the video. Lego. So the very first thing, ladies, the very first thing you have to do if you want to get princess treatment from a man, from anybody actually, love yourself first, guys. You should learn to love yourself first. Nobody is going to treat you like a queen. Nobody is going to treat you like a princess if you yourself, you don't treat yourself as one. You know, you should learn to invest in yourself. I know of ladies, I have friends that are stingy with themselves. Like, they are stingy with investing in themselves. Guys, how can you be stingy with your own self? How can you be stingy with your looks? You don't want to invest in yourself. You don't want to buy, nice clothes. You don't want to invest in your hair. You don't want to invest in anything. Guys, when it comes to you, you always have to put yourself first. Before you think of, trying to, spend money on, alcohol and bars, first spend money on yourself. First, spend money on your looks, guys. Because trust me, the way you present yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way you appear, appearance matters a lot, guys. I know most of you say it's really not about the looks. Looks don't matter. Newsflash, looks actually matter. Looks matter very, very much, guys. I know some people will come on here and say looks don't matter, like you just have to be a good person, guys. I'm here to tell you right now, looks do matter. Looks do matter. Invest in your appearance. Invest in how you look like. Love yourself, Why are you still clinging on that dress that is worn out? Why are you still clinging on that top that has, faded out? Why are you still clinging on that hairstyle, that is, it has taken its course. Let it go. Keep up with yourself, guys. Learn to keep up with yourself. Invest in your looks. Trust me, this may seem as something small, but it's actually very important, because a man will actually treat you the way you treat yourself. If you look good, if a man sees that you invest in yourself, you take time to invest in yourself, he's also gonna want to invest in you. Trust me, a man is going to want to invest in you even more if he sees that you keep up with yourself, you take care of yourself, you don't play about you. A man is going to want to invest in you too. But trust me, if you don't take time to invest in yourself, to look good, the man you get is also going to do the bare minimum. He's not going to give you the princess treatment because he knows it doesn't take much to maintain you. Like, he knows you don't need much. Like, you require the bare minimum, because he found you like that, he found you in that state. You weren't taking care of yourself, you weren't, keeping up with yourself, you weren't maintaining your looks. He's also going to go with the flow. Like, he's not going to try to maintain you because he knows you require the bare minimum. Guys, trust me, this point is actually very valid, and it's very important to note. If you want a man to give you princess treatment, love yourself first. Invest in yourself. Treat yourself. Keep up with yourself. And yes, looks do matter. I'm not talking about beauty. By the way, there is a difference between beauty and, keeping up with yourself. You may not be the prettiest, but you're always, you'd always know how to keep up with yourself. Your hair is done, you dress decent, you're clean, you stay fresh, you keep your hair clean and organized. Like, you just keep up with yourself. I know you guys get what I'm trying to say. The girls that get it. Love yourself first. All that comes down to loving yourself, because if you love yourself, you're going to invest in yourself. You're going to keep yourself, clean and smart and fresh, and you're going to want to, look good, period. So it all comes down to loving yourself, ladies. Love yourself. Number 2, be classy and avoid drama. Guys, this is a very serious one. Be classy, avoid drama. No man wants to be with a girl that is always in fights, that is always in drama. You're the one that is always on social media, going back and forth with people, You're the one that is always in all these petty fights. No, that's giving and classy. You know, it's giving hood, it's giving be classy, be a lady of class and value. You know, there is just that respect you get when you're classy, you know, when you avoid drama, when you're out of the mix. Like, there is just that respect that you get. And trust me, you're going to attract men that respect you. You're going to attract men that don't play about you. You're going to attract men that know you're a high value woman, and they are going to treat you as such. They are going to treat you as the queen you are. Period. Now, coming on to number 3. This one is actually very, very important, ladies. I want you to listen to this one very, very carefully. Date men that actually love you. Woo! Let me tell you guys, date men that actually love you. Date a man that truly loves you. Trust me, if you date someone that loves you, princess treatment is going to come naturally. You're not going to have to beg for it. You're not going to have to plead for it. You're not going to have to try so hard, you know, to show him that you're worthy of the princess treatment. A man that actually loves you is going to want to buy you flowers. A man that actually loves you is going to want to, you know, surprise you, give you surprises. He's going to put in effort, ladies. You won't even have to beg for it. You know, I always used to wonder, like, I always used to ask myself, why is it that I have never got, you know, flowers? Why is it that I'm never surprised? Like, I never get these surprise gifts that, you know, I see girls getting, you know, girls be getting all these surprises. You see that her man bought her this, her man took her here on trips, and I always used to wonder, okay, Lisa, what's wrong with you? How comes you never get these things? And it clicked one day. You know why? Because I was dating men that don't love me. I don't care how much someone claims they love you. Actions speak louder than words, ladies. Actions speak louder than words. And it doesn't need to be, you know, a lot. Like, it doesn't need to do too much. But you can just tell when a man loves you. Like, effort does not lie. You can just see the effort that guy is trying to put in. If a man really loves you, he's going to put in effort. He's going to be consistent. He's going to want to see you happy. That man is not going to play about you. Period. So, if you want princess treatment, make sure you're dating men that actually love you. Don't date men that don't date men simply because you feel you love them, and this man has shown you from time to time that, you know, he doesn't love you like that. Like, he has shown you in so many ways that he doesn't love you, but for some reason you're stuck on him. Like, you glue yourself on him. You don't want to let him go. That's why you never get the princess treatment, because he doesn't love you. How can he give princess treatment to a woman he doesn't love? And you know what's funny? That man you think is not capable of, you know, giving you princess treatment, or is not capable of, you know, maybe he told you, I'm just not the romantic type, you know, I'm just not that type to, you know, buy gifts for ladies. I'm just not romantic. And you also took it like that. Like, you think he's just not that type to, you know, to be romantic. Trust me, the day that man will find a lady he truly loves with all his heart, the day that man will find a lady he loves, he will automatically become romantic. And you will be shocked. You know why? Because you settled for less. You settled for less, and it will kill you to see that the man you thought wasn't capable of, you know, being romantic is actually doing things for the next girl, the things you begged for to do for you, you know. He's doing them for the next girl because he actually loves her. He didn't love you, and he doesn't love you. That's why he's not doing these things for you. Ladies, wake up. Stop being in one-sided relationships. Stop being in relationships where you can clearly see this man doesn't love you. Get some value, like value yourself and walk away. You're a princess. You deserve to be treated as one. And trust me, one day, one time, you'll find the man for you. You'll find a man that doesn't play about you. Period, sis. Now, coming on to number 4. Set standards and live by them. ladies, I don't care how much society tries to make you feel like your standards are too high and your standards are unrealistic, like no man is going to do that for you. Which man do you think is going to, ladies, if deep down in your hearts that is what you want, like those are your standards, don't let anybody try to make you lower your standards. If that man tries to make you lower your standards, that is not the man for you. That's why they say, if you find the price so high, you're not the target market, period. You ain't the target market. Leave the product for the target market. Those ones who won't complain of the price. Don't let anyone try to make you feel like your standards are too high. If you're a lady and you feel you need a man who caters for your bills, you need a man who treats you a certain way, don't let a man or don't let anyone, not even society, tell you otherwise. Like, don't let them make you feel like, no, that's unrealistic. Trust me, ladies, there is nothing that is unrealistic. Live up to your standards. And I really hate when men try to make women feel bad for wanting a certain class of men. Society and men in general try to make women feel bad for wanting a certain class of men or for wanting certain stuff. Like, give an example. If a woman says, I don't date broke men, that's her, like that's her standard, like that's the standard she has set for herself. She doesn't date broke men. I don't see why people have to come out and bash her, call her names, call her a gold digger. That is not being a gold digger, and it's actually the double standards for me, because men are allowed to come out and say, oh, I want a woman with this body type, I want a woman that can cook and clean, I want a woman that looks like this, I want her like this. Men have standards, so don't be afraid to set yours. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for setting your standards. Society always tries to make women feel guilty for setting their standards high and wanting a certain type of men, wanting men that actually cater to them. But they actually don't blame men when men set these standards for themselves. When men say they want a woman with a big butt, they want a woman with big boobs, they want a woman, why don't you blame the men as well? Why don't you blame the men as well for wanting those type? Why don't you say, oh no, you shouldn't want that, those type of women, like you should want any woman, like all women are beautiful? Because everyone has their own standard, let women have their own standards. Let women have standards and don't make them feel bad for it, period. I'm sorry if I got a bit emotional on that point, but I don't know, like that thing really triggers me. Like, I really hate it when society puts these double standards on men and women. Like, men are allowed to have tastes and preferences, but ladies ain't. Like, it just doesn't add up. That's why I got a bit worked up when it came to that point. But anyway, let's go to number 5. Yeah, coming on to number 5, my ladies, if you want to get princess treatment, you have to reciprocate the energy. Now, I know most of you don't want to hear this, but trust me, no man wants to give and give and give and give and give, and he never receives. Men also want to be catered to. Men also want to feel loved. Men also want to feel that you're treating him good. If your man always gives to you, he caters for your bills, or it may not even be the bills necessarily, but if you see that he's putting in the effort, to keep you happy, you as a woman, you should also try to keep him happy. Like, reciprocate the energy. And trust me, a man that feels appreciated, a man that feels valued, a man that feels that he's actually loved too, he's going to want to do even more. Like, he's going to want to even make you happier, I should say. Like, he's going to want to do more to see that you're actually even happier than he has already made you. So you always have, like, don't just be on the receiving end, you know. Don't just be the receiver, like you're always taking and taking and taking and you never give. Like, cater to your man as well, you know. Cater to him, cater to the man. The men also need to be loved. The men also need to be pampered. Period, sis. I don't know which point this one is, but I believe number 6. I really don't know. But have something going on for yourself, ladies. No man wants to be with a woman that doesn't have anything going on for herself. Like, you're just waiting to be, like, you're just waiting to be catered for. Like, you're just there waiting to receive from him. Like, it's like you're depending on him. Like, without him you can't, like, without him you can't function. You need him for each and every bill. You need him even for that tiniest, you know, of requirements, for that tiniest of needs. No, a man is like that is going to scare him away. You want princess treatment, but you don't need the princess treatment. You feel me? You want to be catered for, but you don't need to be catered for. Like, in case he doesn't, you're still going to be fine. Like, it's not like you're, what should I say? It's not like you're vulnerable and you're so needy and you badly need his help, like you badly need his support. I don't know if you guys get what I mean. If he helps you, that's actually what we want. Like, we want them to cater to us, but if they don't, we are still going to be fine regardless, you know. That is what is attractive. That is what is actually going to make you more attractive. Like, you have your own, you have stuff going on for yourself and you don't need him. You want him, but you don't need him, and you don't need his help, you know. That is very attractive, ladies. A woman who has stuff going on for herself, like, you make your own money, you have, like, you have your own life, you know. You're not clinging on to him for dear life. You actually have you have stuff for yourself. Get something for yourself, ladies, and trust me, if you have stuff going on for yourself, you're going to be highly respected. Like, you're going to be more respected and more valued than a woman that is just sitting around all day and, you know, waiting to be pampered. I'm not coming for the housewives, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about the dating stage, you know. If we are dating and I feel like you don't have anything, like, I'm the one that is paying for everything, like, it's like I came into this relationship to help you, you know. And a relationship is not about help, guys. We are not in relationships to get help. A relationship is a partnership, you know. We have to, like, it should be a two-way thing. You shouldn't just be on the receiving side. You shouldn't just be there waiting for someone's help. Have something going on for yourself. Oh God, I really hope I explained that so well. I truly hope I did. And another point number is this 7. Don't get too excited and praise the bare minimum. Stop praising men for the bare minimum, ladies. If a man, like, he texts you just because he calls you every day, now you think, oh my God, this man, like, you even tell him. Some ladies actually go out of their way to tell this man, oh my God, I've never had a man that is so consistent. Like, oh my God, you're the best thing. That just because this man has been calling you, that is the bare minimum, guys. Communication, consistency, loyalty, that is the bare minimum. Stop praising men for doing the bare minimum. If you want a man that is actually going to give you princess treatment, stop praising the bare minimum, ladies. Let's give an example. It's Valentine's Day, right? And let me say he has bought you flowers and maybe chocolates, and, you know, you're overly excited, like, oh my God, I'm so happy, like, no one has ever done this for me, no one has ever bought me flowers, oh my God, you're the best thing that has ever happened to me. Relax, girl, relax. I'm not saying don't be grateful. Of course you can be grateful. You're like, oh my god, that was so cute of you, thank you, like I appreciate this. But don't go all out of the way to show him that, you know, flowers and chocolates, like it's a very big deal for you, and you've never had this type of, you know, you've never had someone do. You know why I say this? If a man knows that the thing he's doing for you, you have never experienced it, and he's the first person to do that for you, there is a way he's going to, you know, there is a way he's going to look at you, I don't know, but he's just going to give you a side eye. Trust me, ladies, that man is going to give you a side eye, because he's going to be like, okay, she's really not used to this, like she's not used to this life, like I think I'm even doing too much, cause just flowers and, you know, she's all over the place. Ladies, trust me, I know this may sound, you know, weird and unrealistic, but I'm talking out of experience. Even if you have never got something, even if you have never got flowers, don't make it seem like it's a very huge deal when he does it for you, because trust me, that man is going to, like, it's just going to, I really don't know how to explain it, but I know you guys get what I'm trying to say. Like, there is a, he's just going to side eye you, like, oh my god, you mean, like, I thought this was the bare minimum, like she's over here going up and beyond for mere flowers, and this should be the bare minimum, you know. You're going to make him feel like he's doing too much when he's not even doing, you know, a lot. Like, stop praising the bare minimum, ladies. I'm not saying don't appreciate, but don't overpraise the bare minimum, period. I hope we are together on that. And last but not least, ladies, never be afraid to walk away. Never be afraid. I don't care if you feel age has caught up with you. I don't care if you feel you're so lonely. I don't care if you feel you like you want kids and time is running out. Don't be afraid to walk away if someone is not living up to what you want. Like, if that man is not giving you the love you feel you deserve, never be afraid to walk away. Never show a man that your entire life depends on him and you can't leave him, and, you know, no matter what he does, no matter what he puts you through, no matter, you know, how poorly he treats you, you're going nowhere. That's when disrespect comes in, because he knows you're not going anywhere. No matter what he does, you're going to stick beside him. Never be afraid to walk away. You know, one reason why I actually love Lori Harvey, that lady knows her worth. Lori Harvey, she knows her worth. She's never afraid to walk away. She's never afraid to leave this men the minute she feels, you know, they are playing with her. She knows her worth. And ladies, I want us all to know our worth this year, and even in the years to come. Like, let us know our worth. Never be afraid to walk away from a man. Never be afraid to walk away from any situation that isn't serving you right. Period. Period. Woo, that brings me to the end of this video. I truly hope you guys picked something, and I hope this video was informative. I hope it helped you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Share this video with all your loved ones. Share it with your mama, your papa, and every gorgeous lady out there that you feel deserves to get this information. Even the men, actually, even the men deserve to know how to, you know, give princess treatment to their women, period. I love you guys. Till next time, peace and love. Bye.